how you do in the ring. Looking good. Work it, let's go. That's it, that's it. Pick up the pace. Go, go! Good hustle, keep it up. Stay away from those, come on! Move it, move your head! That's it. Nice. That was great. Good hustle. Get to the inside now! I want to see you in the guy. Forget about being tired. I want to see you with good work! Inside! Let's go! Still not moving enough. Move! Come on now, move forward! Win that ring, work hard. Inside, kid. Come on, let's go. 1, 2. Forward. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Get to the inside. All right, shake it off. Step in. Faster. I want to see you in the guy's kitchen. Now, come on. Attaboy. I want to see you in this guy's kitchen. Come on. Let's go. Work it out. Inside. That's it. Just like that. Come on now. Move forward. I want to see you punch harder. Faster. Do that again. Inside, kid. Come on. Let's go.
rounds, light heavyweight. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Rockman's making his way to the ring. You wouldn't know he's about to step into a fight. He looks like he's just out for a stroll.
In the blue corner, from Miami, the Natural. And his opponent across the way, hailing out of Manchester, Roman.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round one of this championship fight is underway. Teddy, we have sat through thousands of fight broadcasts ringside, but this one, above any other, feels different.
Yeah, the anticipation has been tremendous. Now we're going to see whether or not it lives up to the expectation.
There's that overhand right. Took a shot, now he gets a left. Teddy, in terms of a power punch, we know the taller fighter's going to try to utilize the jab, but in terms of a power punch, what can he get that shorter fighter with?
The uppercut. Boy, oh boy, that can be like putting a cherry on top of an ice cream sundae. Because you know the shorter guy's leaning, he's coming in, he doesn't see that punch until it's too late.
What a good headshot, the hook landed by the Natural. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Nice work.
Nice solid left hand scored by Rockman. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
You're doing
Goes
great.
up top again.
Come on, kid.
Now he ties up there.
That's okay.
Goes up top with a right hand.
Go pay him back.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Oh, what an exchange. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Get him. Go out and fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this man. Listen, you're not working.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. The Natural's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. returning fire. Well done by Rahman. The Natural's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And there he is scoring with the right hand. Not much action as he just ties up. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Halfway through round number 2. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Hurt by a superb hook to the head.
You need to get that head moving.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting a house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You got to wait for your guy to wake up. You got to wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? The Natural's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. Crashes home with the uppercut. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Natural. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. The Natural's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
He gets off with a combination up top. What a forceful hook by the Natural.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Come on, kid. Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some heavy. That's it. Throw him off with heavy. Okay, listen. I need you to throw 3 punches. Combination. You just can't move around. You gotta move with your hands in there. Let them things go.
Beginning of round number 4. Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative. Hasn't wasted anything. But as you just touched on, has made everything count.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Good combination to the head. The Natural's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Teddy, you talk about going out and making a few opening statements here. The jab has spoken loudly for him.
Yeah, it has spoken loudly. What it's told his opponent is you're not just going to walk in. You're not coming into my house. It's going to be hard. I got a couple locks, a couple padlocks on here.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. What mistakes are made with sparring? We hear about guys having issues with sparring. What mistakes do fighters make with their training and sparring?
Well, sometimes, depending on who you're getting ready for, you might pick the wrong style. Believe it or not, I've seen some morons out there, and I hate to talk that way about anybody, but I've seen guys that just shouldn't be allowed to train fighters, where they've had them training with southpaws and they're fighting an orthodox fighter. And then they get in there and they're all mixed up. Or they're fighting with guys that are aggressive when they're going to be fighting a guy who's going to be moving all night. And of course they get a false sense of preparation because that's not what they're going to see when they get in that ring. And a lot of times you see guys that just overtrain. They do more boxing than they have to.
You need to cover up, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. You have to double jab, all right? This time, every time you come in, I want to see that double move.
Round number 5 has arrived. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Natural. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Rahman. Halfway into round number 5 here. The Natural's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Right back to it upstairs. And now he's targeting upstairs. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Rahman's wanting the counter punch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought kind of fight that, you know, are hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
go, let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's move out there. This guy's gonna win this fight if you don't take control, son. You got to take some control out there. Listen.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Rahman's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Blocks that punch.
Come on, get focused.
The Natural's here in these middle rounds, and he's doing a very fine job of just boxing and controlling the fight.
Well, what he's done a real good job of, Joe, is he understands what he is, who he is, and he's staying to those strengths and staying away from the weaknesses.
That's okay, let it go, let it go.
Well-placed jab straight. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Come on, man, get out of there, get out of there. Relax, come on now, relax.
Deep breathe. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Shake it off.
Committing upstairs now. He goes there again. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. And round 6 comes to an end. The Natural's in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Come on out of here. Shut up. All right, breathe in.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? The Natural's jab on the outside. That has really been the difference maker here, hasn't it, Teddy?
Yes, it has. But the most important thing is, you know, everybody says, hey, just use your jab, you control the outside. Hey, jab's a great weapon, but it can be very dangerous. You throw it from a little too close, you can get counted with that right hand. He's throwing it at the perfect distance, getting full extension on that punch.
Rahman's proving to be elusive.
Keep it going!
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Good job, champ.
Come on, get focused.
The Natural's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good, solid right hand he lands there. Rahman's looking for a way to get back into this fight, Teddy, because you know, his way about him of being a good, steady, solid boxer is not winning this fight right now in these middle rounds.
No, you're absolutely right. So, you know, the problem is he hasn't been able to gain the respect of his opponent. Has not been able to slow him down.
And round 7 comes to an end.
Got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out inside. Kickboxing smart, in and out, side to side. Yeah.
Losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? You gotta pick it up. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
We talked about the fact that there was little margin for error earlier with his opponent. The Natural's now making that even more obvious because there has been plenty of error and the margin has widened on the scorecard.
And usually I'm not an advocate for saying that you got to look for one shot, but now his opponent's so far behind, he needs one shot, and it can't be a lucky one. He has to look to time one perfect punch.
2 snapping jabs by Rahman. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Boxing 101. Jabs followed by the straight. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Rahman. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand.
Come on, get
You see him holding on. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by the Natural. Rahman's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
The Natural's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Keep it up. Keep it up out that corner.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Natural. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. The Natural's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Rahman's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway. The cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Right to the head with that right. The Natural's putting forth a great combination there.
He's still not moving enough. Keep your hands up.
Rockman's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
Good-looking jab there. The Natural's showing you that Rockman's hurt by a big shot. What a big shot. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight. Rockman's gonna have to pull himself together here. Now he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good, wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. That last round really damaged him. Rockman's face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they didn't do their job.
Able to set that power shot up. I need you to keep moving this round, all right? Stay on your feet for me. Come on.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA, and that's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Able to cover up that gut. Rockman's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Comes right back at him with a left hand. The Natural's combination punching is working well here. Commits to the straight right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Rockman's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
The Natural's really doing a fine job. Look at that! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. The Natural's right hand working well there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. How is this gonna go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
It's over. The fight is over. Rockman's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your and still champion of the world, the Natural.
The Natural's fine work in the ring tonight keeps that title belt secure around his waist. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.